Eric and I are very excited about the opening of the flea markets and garage sales. So since it's Saturday, we want to do all the garage sales first and see what we find. It seemed like the common thing that a lot of the people who were having their garage sales were saying is that, oh, you just missed it. Someone just bought everything I had.
Oh, I just got rid of one PlayStation, like a big thing. That was it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Cool. All right, thanks.
So as we're going along the garage sales, I go off on myself. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Why are you making faces?
Because I can't.
So I get this one garage sale, and I come up right in the front table. There's a stack of Sega CD games.
Do you have the system for this?
$1 piece.
No, you got the system.
Yeah.
The system?
Oh, the system, no.
Oh, well.
You got rid of the system?
I thought we did.
Sure. Let me go look.
Okay.
No, I can't find it right off the bat.
No? Okay. I'll take the games. I just need a system.
For the games, Mama?
$1 piece.
There's 8.
There's 8 there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's taken off?
Yeah, I'll take them all.
Wow.
So found another garage sale that had a bin full of games and PlayStation 2 games. But I did find the Sonic collection on PlayStation 2. It's actually Toy Tony was telling me about. He thought I had, and actually I didn't have it, so it's like, oh, well, here's my chance to pick it up for $1.
There was a couple that were selling games that their kids had, and they were 23, 24, 25 years old. And there was a box full of it. And I was just rummaging through it. I was actually looking at a DS case, and I thought it was pretty neat. And then Eric came up, and he noticed that there was a complete in box Animal Crossing game. And he said, you really have to take this. I'm like, okay. And then there was a Mario... what was it? A Mario?
Case holder.
Case holder, thank you. So Eric asked the guy, like, how much do you want? And the guy's like, well, just make an offer and whatnot. So for both things, Eric asked for...
You $2? $1 each?
I think that was pretty awesome. So thank you, Eric, for your help.
Sunday. 6:30 in the morning. And getting up early is not my kind of thing, but I do it anyway because what keeps me going is the games. Hopefully I'll find some good ones. But need to get some breakfast. Can't game hunt on an empty stomach. So hit the drive-thru and we're off to the flea market. So the first flea market we're at is we didn't find a lot of games, not a lot of stuff. It was a little bit chilly, a little bit windy, so it wasn't a whole lot of vendors. But there was this one guy that's usually there. He was selling a Sega Master System. He had 2 controllers, like I don't know, 13, 14 games on there. He had the gun and everything. He was asking $85 for it. I told him that I would come back, let me think about it, and let's walk around the rest of the flea market, see if I can find anything else before I come back. We went back to him, had to talk to Mo first and see what he thought, and I was actually thinking 50. for the system and the games.
You're in a building, and you have
Tell you what.
control of traps in every room, and you have an outline.
$50 for everything, including Fantasy Star.
And it
You'll be on a
shows,
YouTube
like,
show.
little dot icons when people are leaving,
And you'll get more.
in and out of rooms and what color they are, depending on.
My followers will come to the flea market and check you out.
Really? And everything is in real time. You switch from room to room, and when you're watching one like sequence, you're missing something else that's going on.
55 we got.
So it's just like really compelling to see
Nah, I
what's
do
going on.
55.
in those
He said he'll do 55. I was like, sold. $55 for the Sega Master System and all the games, including Fantasy Star. So we go to the next flea market, and the weather is not getting any better. It's starting to rain, and of course, as soon as we get to the outside part, it begins to start pouring. So we had to get back inside. So we visit this one vendor that we always go to at this flea market, and some people have known him to call him the Hoarder. Some of you Illinois people might know who that is. But I'm looking at the games, and I found a couple that I want, and I said, here Mo, take the glasses and record, because I want you to record the deal. And what does she do? Puts them on top of her head. And yes, it is your fault.
No, it's not. You do not give a recording glasses to someone and say, take this. Thinking, not knowing that they're recording.
So, yeah, she just recorded the ceiling. Lots of the ceiling.
A wonderful sprinkler system.
Yes, the wonderful
And the lights.
sprinkler system, the lights. No recording of the deal whatsoever.
I will defend myself. Who gives someone the glasses, which are already recording, and say, here, film? Wouldn't you think, no, they were off, which I thought they were. No, they were on. So of course I put them on my head, and the times when I was filming, they were off. And the times that I wasn't, which showed the ceiling, so it's not my fault. It's your fault.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
It's not my fault.
Yes, it is. You gave me the camera already on. Who does that?
I told you they were still on.
I don't
And
think
then
so.
you just put them on top of your head, and here I am making a deal, and you don't get it on film. So no one believes us.
So this is what we got at the second flea market. Starship Hector.
There we go.
Fisher Price, Perfect Fix, Sesame Street, ABC and 123, and Thunderbirds.
So the final flea market we go to, they raised the price on Sunday. It used to be $3 again, now it's $4. And I always have a hard time with this flea market. There's this one reseller that sells games way above retail. The Super Mario Brothers, just a black box, or even a Super Mario Duck Hunt, she has labeled $20. Are you kidding me?
What are you asking on the GameCube? 80?
Really?
Wow.
So another vendor table, selling a bunch of cables. I do see a Super NES, N64, GameCube adapter, and a PlayStation adapters are on top of it. And I know just by looking at this table they're going to want ridiculous prices for this. So I just kind of go through it and what about this PlayStation adapter? $5. I'm not going to pay $5 for a rusted cable. Do you look at this? And then he says like, I think he says $4. I'm like, really?
So I was out by myself. Eric had to work. So it was me and the little guy went out. And it was cold and rainy, but that did not dampen our spirits. We were very excited about the day. So we went out and there was a community garage sale. Now, we went to about, well, me, meaning little guy and I, went to about 30 garage sales and didn't find anything. But there was this one house that I just happened to see the sign and I went in. And I walked up and there was this bin full of Super Nintendo games and systems and Sega systems. So I asked the guy how much he wanted for the full bin. And he said $50 for the Super Nintendo things, and that was like the system plus like 20 games and something like that. And then he said $50 for everything else left in the bin. So I only had $95 on me, so they took $95. So thank you so much to that family. They were very, very nice. Really slim pickings on any type of games, but I just lost my train of thought.
So why not start the day off with a little McDonald's breakfast?
No one cares about the damn McDonald's. Wow.